Sure.
You guys don't mind stopping right there?
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see your IDs.
Why are you asking for our IDs?
Because y'all were painting the sidewalks back there.
We were using chalk.
It's chalk paint?
Yep, take a look.
Okay.
Sidewalk chalk paint. So it's like totally washable. We can show you right now if you want.
Okay.
It's just chalk dust mixed with water.
And I am a student. I can give you my student ID.
Yeah, if you have that. Are you a student, sir?
Not a student, no.
But we've been seeing people all over putting chalk signs on the sidewalk, so I figured it would be okay. Since it seems like all the other groups are doing it.
What were y'all painting?
We were just painting signs. So I'm a student here, and I'm involved with the Aggie with Vegetarian and Vegan Aggies group.
Okay.
And what we were doing is we were showing our support for the campaign against the dog labs on campus. That's an issue that we feel really strongly about. And we were just putting
What are the
some signs. With
What do the
chalk.
signs say?
Signs say TAMU shut down the dog labs now.
There's no vulgarity or anything on the
No,
signs?
no
Absolutely
vulgarity.
not.
Okay.
You can second pull it out if you want to see it.
Yeah, if you don't mind. Okay. And that's the only one that y'all have?
It's the only one.
Okay.
So is this okay? You know, so as our group, we've been doing chalk signs for years. Like this group has been active for like several years, I think 5 or 6. And we do chalk signs maybe like on a monthly basis. And we see other groups do chalk signs like all the time as well. So I didn't think we would have any problems doing any chalk signs today, especially since it's like the start of the school year and like everyone else is doing them.
Most people do chalk, and you see your typical like.
Oh,
chalk,
so you guys are just
sidewalk
you
chalk.
just thought it was
Somebody saw that, and
they
does
thought
that
it
not
was
look like paint?
Yeah.
It's,
So
it's totally
that's
chalk.
all.
Yeah. We've got it all over us.
That's why it got called in. Is that
So
y'all were out there actually like painting
Not
the sidewalk
we
with
promise.
paint.
We wouldn't do that.
You've got to admit that does look like
It looks a little
you're using
bit.
Was
a
it-
paintbrush. It looks like paint.
Was it somebody from the Evans Library?
I'm not entirely sure.
Okay, because they came up and they spoke to us, and the guy was on the phone. We talked to a woman who we sent out to speak to us, and we assured her that it was chalk. But the man who sent her, didn't come out and speak to us. He just hopped on the phone. So she understood, but he was upset. So he was probably the one who called and told you guys that it was paint.
That's probably what it was.
So-
They
You said that I'm going to be getting a criminal trespass. I am recording
Warning.
this. A warning?
It's a warning, yes, sir.
So with the warning, that means that I can't come back on campus?
Correct.
And why would I get the warning?
Go ahead.
Am I still waiting, or can I ask you questions?
Sure. Go ahead, sorry.
So why am I getting the warning?
I make the decision as to whether or not someone gets the warning.
Okay.
I'm making the decision for the warning today.
Okay.
Because you're not affiliated with Texas A&M from what I understood from the conversation, right?
Okay.
So the warning is being issued. You don't pay a fine, you don't go to court, it's just a warning to stay away from or stay off university property.
Wait, so am I
If
not
you want to appeal this warning, then you would need to call Lieutenant Crenshaw with our department.
Call it into Crenshaw what?
Lieutenant Crenshaw.
Lieutenant
This gentleman
Crenshaw.
right here can explain everything to you.
Okay.
So you're getting what's called a criminal trespass warning.
Okay.
It means you're not allowed to come back on any A&M owned property for 2 years.
Okay.
Okay. All your information is correct, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can we get a phone number for you?
Yes.
And what's your occupation? Like, what is your do you have a title?
Campaign specialist.
I would assume both. I'm vegan.
So what we were doing wasn't illegal,
No,
and being a guest of a student who's here, how is this warranted? Is it just a decision that's made by Enlo, or
It's made by my sergeant and the people of the university. You're out here causing a police response, a very large police presence. You don't have any real business on campus. This isn't. All this is saying is you can't come back on campus for 2 years or you'll be arrested.
I understand
Right
that.
now, you're not going to jail. There's no fines, fees, anything like that associated
Yes.
with this right now. It's just saying for 2 years, you can't come back on campus or you will be arrested.
I understand that. But there are lots of guests here on campus who are doing lots of things.
Correct.
And nothing that we did warrants any kind of...
Somebody called us, and
Of
it's
course.
a police response.
Of course,
Signature, explain this.
but
Just
also...
sign right there at the top.
Yes. But also, we showed you that their accusations were unwarranted because you tried the chalk yourself. You could see how it cleaned up.
Correct. But like I said, there's your copy of it, and it's got the case number up at the top.
Okay.
Like she explained, if you want to call and dispute it, speak to Lieutenant Crenshaw,
Lieutenant Crenshaw.
and he can explain this in more detail and what it means and how to get it lifted if you were wanting to get it lifted.
Okay. All right. We'll be in contact. I'm sure of it.
Okay.